Saghafi, Liberty Home Mortgage. Today's topic, who do I give my money to? So I did a video, and that's why you have to subscribe to my YouTube pages, on when do I need to have the money. I've done videos on how much money do I need to have. This video is who do you give your money to? A lot of people when they're buying a home, they imagine, because there's a lot of different hands in the pot basically, right, okay? There's a lot of different people doing work for you, and a lot of them you're not going to talk to, okay? I'll give you an example. The title company, the escrow company, the attorney, the county recording office, the surveyor. I've just named a bunch. The lender, okay, that's the one you talk to regularly, okay? So for all the people I just named, people imagine when they're buying a home as, my goodness, I have to like write checks out for all of these different people to see like where all the money's going. So who do I give this check to? How do I wire the money over there? How much do I give them? Here's the great thing about lending. There's a form, it's called the loan estimate. At closing, it's called the closing disclosure. That form summarizes every single dollar of the transaction. It smashes it into one single number, condenses it all down into one single number. So you have a recording fee. You know, in a lot of states out there, I do loans in 45 states. In a lot of states, there are taxes and tax stamps and conveyance fees and things like that. And it gets confusing. And there's a lot of fees and there's a lot of different numbers, not counting the fact of your down payment. You're buying a house for $300,000 and you're putting down 10%, let's just say. That's $30,000 down. Take all of those numbers that I just gave you, surveys and attorney fees and all these other things, combine that in with $30,000. Suddenly that number turns into $35,000, $40,000, okay, a lot of different things. Then you have your escrows, by the way, opening up your escrow account to pay future taxes and insurance, and then your homeowner's insurance. It's all these different things. And the question becomes, do you have to make out like 10 different checks? And the answer is no, okay? You do not have to make out 10 different checks. Here's what happens. The closing disclosure, that form that I spoke about, it takes all of those numbers and condenses them down into one single number. And it's one single number such as $39,746.23. It is one single number, okay? And that one single number, you wire to the title company. The title company, escrow agent, or attorney, whoever the party is handling all the money basically, typically an escrow agent. In different states, they call it different things, by the way. So some agents might be watching this video and thinking, Khash, it's the title company. True, but in other states, it's the attorney. Some states, it's the escrow agent. So whoever it is, it's one entity that's handling the money. It's one. They're going to give you something called their wiring instructions. Their wiring instructions are, where do they bank at? Or it is, where do they bank? As an example, escrow company ABC banks at Wells Fargo. The routing number of Wells Fargo is this. The checking account number that it goes into for that title or escrow agent ends in 1234. So that escrow agent is going to give you their wiring instructions, and they're going to say, wire $39,746.23 to Wells Fargo routing number here, checking account number ending in 1234. Make sure you give them this identifying number so they know what the money is, and go to your bank, wherever you bank. Maybe you bank at Bank of America, and you go to your bank, you go to Bank of America, maybe Capital One or something like that. So you go to those banks, and then you give the wiring instructions that the escrow company provided you with, and you wire your money to the escrow company. It is then the escrow company who takes that one number, divides it up to 10 different entities, and they pay everybody out. So when it comes to, Khash, who do I give my money to? It's $1 figure given to the escrow agent, title company, attorney handling all of the funds, then they disperse it out. It gets confusing, but understand that's how it works. But you got to keep watching those videos to hear more, and I'll catch you on the next one.